This meeting will be recorded for public record. Chair Jones.
The City of Seaside Community Development Commission now called to order.
Chair Jones. Vice Chair Thomas.
Here.
Commissioner Amarante.
Here.
Commissioner Velasquez. She's absent. Commissioner Foliaki.
Here.
Commissioner Katz.
Here.
Okay, Chair Jones, we have reached a quorum.
Thank you so much. If the committee would be so kind as to review the agenda, see if there's anything any items arose after the 72 hours posting deadline. This is a point in meeting where we may vote to be taken, things to be taken off the agenda or to be added to the agenda. Do I have anything that need to be added to the agenda? Anything need to be removed from the agenda? No changes. Can I get a vote to approve the agenda?
I motion we approve the agenda. Second.
It's been moved and second that we approve the agenda for tonight's meeting. Are there any questions? All in favor, let it be known by aye.
Aye.
Those who oppose have the same right. None opposed. The agenda is approved. Want to open it for public comments at this time. Members of the public wish to address the commission on matters within the jurisdiction of the City of Seaside, but not on this agenda, may do so during the public comment period for up to 3 minutes. Comments on specific agenda items are heard under that item. For the public record, please state your name. Do we have any members in video land?
Chair Jones, there are no attendees at this time.
Thank you. Public comments are open. Public.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Greg McDaniel. I'm the new city manager here in Seaside. And I just wanted to say thank you for serving on this committee. I want to introduce myself to you. And I'm from Missouri, born and raised. I've been in California for a week today. So I am excited about this opportunity. I have 25 years of experience in local government. Public service is a passion of mine. And so I truly appreciate those who volunteer to serve in roles in this community to help us grow as a community. So I just want to introduce myself and I'm here at City Hall, first door to your left. So I look forward to meeting each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Greg, you have to leave real quick. Oh, Mr. McDaniels, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
You have to leave real quick.
No.
Did anybody have any questions for Mr. McDaniel? No?
Just a comment, just wanted to welcome you to our City of Seaside. I'm Yvonne Thomas, Vice Chair.
Okay.
Born and raised here in Seaside,
Great.
but actually left for 30 years and went to Southern California, but came back to this beautiful city. But just want to welcome you and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
The past week is not a reflection of our regular weather pattern.
It's okay. It was a blizzard in Missouri the week before I left, so we're good.
You'll love it here.
Yeah, I love it already.
It is a beautiful city, and
Yeah.
we want to thank you for coming and joining and looking forward to growing the city with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you. All right, public comment is now closed. We want to review the minutes from our last meeting, the minutes of February 19th, 2025. You should have a copy of the minutes in front of you. Are there any changes, approval, or any changes or subtractions to the minutes? Open to add or subtract? No corrections needed? Might be a correction.
Number 5A, approved minutes from November 2024. These are the February.
That's what we did last time. But we approved those last time. Can I get a motion to approve minutes?
I move to approve the minutes from the February 19th meeting.
I second the motion.
It's been motion and second that we approve the minutes from our February 19th minutes, February 19th meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? I have it. Unanimous. Thank you so very much. Let's move really quickly to our first business item. Sure, I have the right agenda, but I always have the wrong. First business item is the annual work plan assignment updates. Let me start from my left to my right. Commissioner Cass, do you have any updates for our annual work plan assignment?
Commissioner, I'm going to go ahead and pass out these copies. As I understood it, what I was trying to accomplish between last meeting and this was just to reach out to some of the internal support programs owned and run by the city only, and see kind of what their willingness is to talk to us and that sort of thing. I did talk to Derek Elder, who's the first on the list there. Many of you probably know Derek. I do as well. He said he'd be happy to come down and talk to us, or if somebody wanted to talk to him anytime, or come down and see what's going on and get a tutorial, whatever. He's open to anything we would like. I don't know how the commission feels, if they'd rather have someone come down and give an overview and we all ask questions, or if one of us wants to take on contacting Derek. I put his phone numbers down there. The next person is I contacted, I think you're the one who told me to get with Rosalinda, and I did, and she's awesome. She offered also to come down and give an overview if we choose to. There's several different programs, but the ones that kind of jumped out to me, the CHAMP program is run by Michael, I may mess up his name here, Weisfuss. He's a firefighter, and they currently, it's similar to the program that we were aware of, the CHAMP program with the police. They target 14 to 20-year-old men or women, either one, and do the mentoring and trying to get them to prepare them for a career in firefighting. And if someone wants to contact them, she said contact her because Michael's not always there, as he's off and on. But there's also something I found out was pretty cool called the Knox Box program. I may have to sign up for it one day. It made me think of my mom, because she would have benefited from this program, where they give you a key box like the realtors use. It's if you have problems with mobility or other disabilities. So if they have to respond to your residents, they keep the information secure, but they have the key or the number, whatever they're using, so they can have access to the residents without breaking the door down. And they do CPR. They do a lot of stuff down there that. If someone wants to tackle that one, again, she's willing to come down here and speak to us if we want to go that route. I wasn't able to get a hold of Ted Black. I got I know them fairly well. Damian Garrett and I think it's I always mess her name up. It's not Ellie Kudrow, and they work with young people. And I think if I got a hold of Ted, I'm pretty sure he'd be willing to come down. I feel Damon said he's certain that they could work with us if someone wants to contact them. And I put some numbers down there. Something that's dear to my heart, but because of my work schedule, I've never been able to attend it, is they call it now the Youth Violence Prevention Task Force. I'm sure most of you know it as the Blue Ribbon Task Force on Violence. It meets once a month. And the contacts on our website, well, I think the chief kind of spearheads it, but the contacts we have are Ted Black and again, Keehan Higgins. And I think I talked to him briefly on the phone. I think he would be approachable as well. Do you know Mr. Higgins? I'm sorry, thank you. Correct me. I did not contact the Seaside Police Department about their programs. So
I wonder why.
I thought maybe we'd have an insight into that. So I'm sure I've missed a lot of programs. I know Rec does a lot of stuff. I used to take Tai Chi classes and stuff, but I thought this might be a start if we were interested in doing something like this.
Very good. From my perspective, I think that I would be more inclined to have the representative come and do a short presentation to us. And then I think it's very important because it is all a part of public safety, you know, our commission to be able to point people in the right direction and to make the public aware of the programs that the city has. And if as we are out in the community and we are talking to people, we have more information about these programs. It's easier for us to say, hey, why don't you contact this person, or let me get back to you, send you this number for that person, this person. So I would love if they would come and give us a presentation. Not all at one time, though.
So who wants to take which one to line up to come see us?
You know, I'm always the guy to say, well, you know, you've done a fantastic job on this. And since you've done such a fantastic job, you know, I think that you should just continue and to take the lead and you know.
I'm willing to take one of them. It doesn't matter which one.
Chair Jones, if I may. If I can make a recommendation regarding the scheduling, just so that you don't overextend your meeting, since you usually are out of here about earlier than 7. You may want to choose a couple of dates, meeting dates ahead of time, so that way whoever is going to be contacting your person, you'll have a date in mind, so that way you can have them pre-scheduled. So just a logistic recommendation.
Do we want to get those dates now, or how are we going to do this?
Well, I think it's probably based on their timeline when they're available.
I think what we're trying to establish, though, is what meeting dates that we have established already that you want to go ahead and secure those to offer them, because our meeting dates won't change.
Correct.
So we want to see that,
So
give them.
we're the every third Wednesday of the month.
Yes.
And so if they can come, if one can come next month and then the one come the following month.
Well, I'll tell you, now that we're thinking about it, maybe I should just take it, because we all have to coordinate the dates and all that stuff, unless somebody else wants to take the list.
I would love for you to take it.
Yeah, I know you would. I love your leadership. You and the vice chair as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, well, how about you handle the Seaside Police Department? I'll do the other ones.
You're gonna make her deal with the most difficult one on the list.
I take that personally.
So sorry. Well, we weren't referring to you. We're referring more to Dozier, Commander Dozier, but you know that.
Thanks.
Vice Chair Thomas will be taking the Youth Violence Prevention Task Force and the Seaside Police Department.
Okay.
Thank you.
So my other question then is, are you going to be offering the next 2 months of meetings, or do you want to do 3 months of meetings?
Did you want to double them up? If, in order to get all 5 of them in, you would have to do more than one.
Right. I would suggest at least 2 presenters, since you're giving them 15 minutes and,
Okay.
you know, our meetings are long enough. However, and we have the space, but however, it's just a matter of coordinating what dates are, you know, best for the people that you're going to be
Correct.
contacting. So at least you can give them the 2 dates, or even 3 dates as an option.
Yes,
So-
let's give them the next 3 days as an option.
Okay,
Sound good?
April,
April for the first.
May, June.
May for the next 2.
Yes.
And then June for the Seaside Police Department, since they're the most difficult. Okay,
They're not difficult. It's just a challenge for them to schedule it. That's all. They have a flexible, someone called it a fluid schedule.
a fluid schedule, yeah.
So
Stuff happens,
so
okay.
it's-
Happens.
so it's constantly changing, so it's just hard to nail, to get them locked in.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, Commissioner Cash, you finished, did that conclude your?
That concludes my.
Thank you so much. Excellent job. Commissioner Thomas.
The only thing I have to add is I believe we discussed at the last meeting that I'll take the lead on creating a social media page, and we wanted to add that to our work plan goals.
Yes,
And I would just like to ask Commissioner Foliaki if she would be interested in helping me create the social media. Okay.
great. And so I think, Gina would need a write-up about social media that we're establishing and where is it going under the work plan?
Okay.
Would you like me to bring the work plan up right now? Because I actually did place it in a folder to access it so that you could see
So
it.
we
I
can
was going to
see it.
do a side by side.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I can bring that up for
Yeah,
you.
so we can see exactly where we're gonna place it in our work plan. Yes.
For recording purposes, I need to be on the microphone. I apologize. I'm going to go ahead and open up the work plan, the draft work plan that was sent out to you. And I'm also going to open up the one that Commissioner Katz sent to me that has had his updates. And let's see if I can view these side by side. View side by side. There we go. Okay, so the one that Commissioner Katz sent to me is the one on the left. And then the one that I'd sent out to everyone with the most recent updates is on the right. So also, I guess my question to you is if we need to make any changes, we can try to possibly do them, a few of them now. And then I can save a final draft copy and resend it out. If anyone remembers this line here, the discuss local and national high profile, was this removed or is it highlighted to add it in? Do we remember? I think this was Commissioner Velasquez's addition. So I'm going to leave that as is. And I know that we were going to line out here, this was going to be removed. So I'll wait for Commissioner Velasquez to confirm. Okay. Yes. Do you need me to make this a little larger? I'm sorry. Okay, okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it's not quite so. Let's do this. So the other part of this is we were changing the name to accomplishments. We're going to be moving it over. I guess I also wanted to ask because Commissioner Katz had sent over his changes, but he referenced it to, let's see, the 2025 to 2026 goals. So I guess I haven't been given, final direction by the commission as to what years you want to have put into the work plan. So I guess that's something I would need also so that I could update.
So our goals are 20, so our goals are 25, 26. Right? 'Cause what we're gonna do this year into next year. That's what we're planning.
So I guess my other question is,
Well-
seeing that we did skip
Well,
1 year,
25.
are the accomplishments going to cover 2023 through 2025? The 2 years, are you going to want to list the 2 years on that? And is that allowed? Yes,
It was my understanding I shouldn't change the format,
no,
so I did not.
right.
That's the only reason I changed that title instead of adding another column. Normally, I would have thought we would have added another column to the right
No.
and then made it 24, 25.
Yeah, I
I mean,
think,
25, 26.
right, but I think because of the special circumstances, one due to, COVID and plus all the changing of the guard, we didn't have to turn in, or if they didn't turn in that work plan. That's why that year was, just kind of bypassed. But I guess maybe we can check with, the city clerk to find out if what other commissions or boards have done.
But this is a yearly document.
Yes, it's done annually, and that's the whole point, because I think all of the boards weren't required to turn it in because of all of the changes that were happening.
Right,
I'm not sure if they're actually reporting on it or not.
right. If I remember, I don't know if we're actually mandated to turn this in, but we was encouraged to do it. So we were encouraged to do it so that it can be consistent.
So are you making an executive decision to
No,
do just the
I'm not
1 year?
making any decision.
But
This is a
Okay.
committee decision always.
Well, that's what I mean, is
Yeah,
the
so-
commission, because you can move
so-
forward because you're not mandated by it, so.
So
Okay.
I would like to keep it on an annually basis, so so when we go back to look, even though we didn't submit it, it'll still have the right, consecutive years. Because when we get to this point next year, I will not remember any of last year. Just letting you know.
So when I work on the document, I will be stating the accomplishments for 24, 25, and our goals will be for 25, 26.
Right, so we're stating the accomplishment for,
Yeah.
for yes. Kind of. Right, I mean, I just want the document to be consistent with previous documents, and so that the years will flow consecutively. Even though I know we had, a big mix up, I mean, not a mix up, but, it's not really required this year. We were encouraged to do it, and so I just want it to be reflective of the consecutive years, just in case somebody want to say, let me see what their work plan was for last year.
Moving the document forward, I believe that Commissioner Katz had made his additions here. Do you want to cover these, Commissioner Katz? Your additions or your changes, did you want to cover these, or do you want to just leave
Well,
it?
as I understand it, these were the ones we went over in detail last time, so I don't feel the necessity,
Okay,
unless someone sees something that they don't remember us talking about.
and then I believe that Commissioner Amarante?
Didn't I present those last month? Yeah, right.
Yes, but you were going to send me an email of what you
Oh,
wanted
no,
added in.
right. I still need to do that.
That's
I'm
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Got
I'll
it.
make sure I get,
You have time.
okay. Hey, Gina, thanks.
I'm so glad it was you, but not me this time. Yeah,
Oh, man, okay. Just been one of those,
Oh, okay, I'll go ahead and take these down.
yes, thank you
Okay.
so much. Well,
Well, we need to add the social media.
Yeah, so where would you like to put that? I'm gonna bring up just the draft work plan that I have, and I'll incorporate
Okay.
Commissioner Katz into that one.
Where does that need to go in the goals? It needs to be in our goal somewhere. Um,
So do you want to just add an item number 6 with,
yes.
oh, yes, I see. Number 4, so enhance.
Our goal 2024. Measure effective of current program, evaluate whether to enhance and or expand. So we're choosing to expand our outreach by adding
By adding social media,
Facebook page.
by adding Facebook,
So-
say social media, because yeah.
Through social media meetings.
I think we need to pull up the modification that I sent in so we can change it, right? Is that what we're talking about, or am I missing it?
Well, we're just modifying number 4. Did you already modify it?
Yeah, number,
It doesn't say that. It says something different.
that's the original one.
Okay.
Then what we looked at, tell me if I'm getting this right. What we were looking at a minute ago was the modified one that I sent in. It's in green italics.
Right. However, it did not have the other modifications that were already added onto this document, right? Oh no, it did with Velasquez. That's right, Velasquez. Hold on a second.
I just think that what we're talking about is
Yeah.
modifying what we did last time.
Yes, yeah.
And adding,
Okay.
And adding.
and I think that's a
Okay.
great idea, but maybe we should just get to the document that has the modified language that we can modify again.
Okay, here we go. I think I'm gonna put in a request for a headset microphone.
Yeah, so you don't have to hold the mic. Is there more to that? Is that a comma there or? There's another line, okay. I actually think it's number 3. Where it says current existing media platforms in use. Down at the bottom. Yeah, actually, in the middle it says.
Yeah, you have to use the media platform.
That was referencing getting the word out to people about what's there already.
Yes.
But I think something needs to be added if we're gonna have our own website or.
Facebook page.
Facebook page.
Do we have a copy of his modified? We don't. Okay. 'Cause if I can get a copy of this, I'll modify the language
Yeah. That's great.
to add social media.
Thank you.
No, that's it for me.
No, thank you. I'm just trying.
Commissioner,
No.
all right. Thank you. That's the update of our work plan. Modification of the work plan item. And your work plan assignments. Got the. Work from commissioners. I think that's about the same thing, isn't it? Any commissioner have any reports? Did any of you attend any of the community functions within the last month? Commissioner Thomas?
Yes, I attended the February 20th City Council meeting to read a statement from the Safety Commission in regards to support for the police department's decision on the returning officer.
How was that received?
It was fine with the people in person. There was some concern about it from one person that was, I believe, online, that had several comments to make in regards to the Safety Commission not having access to the actual reports that the police department received.
Why they need to know a little bit more of what we do.
What we do. Mhm. And I actually believe that it was explained by the mayor at the council meeting to tell them that the Safety Commission's function was not to report.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Anybody else? No. All right, that's our commissioner's report. Now we move quickly to our staff reports, not quickly. We move leisurely to our staff report. We want to make sure that Commander Dozier is welcomed and that he feels as if he has all the time in the world that he needs to cover everything that he wants to cover, and plus some more. We just love to hear him talking, by the way.
Nice. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Good evening, Commissioners. Thank you. We do have two items to bring up. One is we're back in the main PD building. So the flood's been all cleaned up. Everything's been retrofitted, new floors. So we're all back in there. The public lobby is also back open as well. So no more bouncing between buildings for the public to go to get police services, all one location, the regular lobby. Also, the other item we want to bring up is tomorrow, starting at 8:45 in Department 4 at the Salinas Courthouse, is the sentencing for Robert Lanou, who's the suspect in the Ann Pham cold case. He's expected to receive a sentence of 25 years to life plus an additional 31 years on top of that. So that's from our cold case task force solving that crime right there. Yep. Right, from 1982. Yes. Right. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, you're safe. It's Robert Lanou. We know it. Yeah. And that's all we have.
Even though we did not get a chance to tour your temporary offices, but we're glad that.
So are we. Yeah, it feels like home to us. So we're definitely back home. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about when I talked with the congratulations you guys over here at cold case.
Thank you. We'll work hard on it.
Thanks, everybody.
Right. Right.
The chief who said, I hear him on the TV and said, very common, that's what I want to say. Said, if you come to Seaside, you think you're going to get away with it, we're going to catch you.
Right. Him and I both said the same thing on the news. So it was one of us that said it. Yes. Right. Right. Right.
It's not an easy thing.
Yes. Absolutely. And in fact, this week, I think we've stopped 4 different cars from outside cities coming into Seaside. Within minutes, officers finding it. One was from a stolen car from the Army base, found within minutes the second they came in the city. One was a pursuit vehicle that was actually today from Monterey. So it was a pursuit that they lost. They found the suspect, found the car, information, entered into CLETS, the statewide system, which goes into Flock. We found that car today. So that's an outside city coming to us. And we had 2 additional this week alone. So this week we've already had 4 successes with people trying to come into our city. And I've heard other agencies tell us, why do we publicize that we have Flock? I said, because we don't want people to come here. So everybody's welcome to know that we have Flock cameras. We want them to know we have Flock cameras. And today's a good example. They obviously didn't know or didn't care or wanted a mixture of the two. But yeah, they're definitely very successful. And we find these cars within seconds. They come in here. Right. Yes.
You should come down and see it.
Right. Yes.
I do have a couple. Quite some time ago, the chief explained a program that he had started. I think it was in South California, wherein when they pull over someone with a bad light and they determine that this individual, fits certain criteria, they would actually give them a voucher to go get it fixed locally. I forget the name of was it Lights?
Lights on.
Lights Out program. How's that running?
Very well. Very well. We have people, we welcome anybody who needs the assistance to come directly to the PD if they want to. So our lobby always has somebody coming in asking for the assistance. And we have officers, they're not ticket books, but they're books with the vouchers. So it's in all officers' ticket books. So when they stop someone for a mechanical violation, that's one of the options the officers have right then and there. They don't have to refer them to the station or anything like that. So it's definitely been successful. Yes.
This is the first follow-up I've heard about that. It sounds
It's starting to grow in our county. I believe Monterey just started Lights On program as well. So it's starting to spread out in the county as well. So
I don't know if you can discuss this or not, but the community right now, because of what happened earlier, the shooting earlier this month,
right.
are things pretty unsettled?
We have made one arrest so far. I think there's more coming. Our detective division is working on that very, very, very aggressively. We've been trying to stay on top of preventing any type of retaliation. So far, fingers crossed, it hasn't happened. But I mean, working with the school district, the schools, we're trying our best to prevent any type of retaliation. And so far, so good. Yes.
Thank you for the updates. Is there anything we can do that you'd like to see?
I think you guys are doing a great job, or the PD does. I think you guys are doing a really great job. So not at the moment.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. I personally think that the police department.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. All right. All right. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I have nothing to bring this evening, but thank you for asking.
Boss with action. Right before we make a motion to adjourn, I did talk to the city clerk about probably getting jackets or some kind of to know about the city side city. However, I think we would use somebody to probably design something. Don't look at me because I'm not. Well, I know we probably want the city logo on it. Yes.
I was going to say that I think the easiest and best way, most recognizable for the city is to probably follow suit with what they have on hand for, say, the rec department or, something, but it would just say CSAC or Community Service, community, right, Safety Advisory Commission. I think that would probably, and it'd look very smart and they wouldn't have to redesign your logo. And also, I know that, to be honest, I know that the rec department has like one of the largest, options as far as their different apparel that they've ordered. So I'm sure that they have something that the commission would like anyway. So just a suggestion. Maybe Keon. Yeah, I think Keon might actually be a good contact. Keon Higgins. At least to start, or he can direct you in the right direction, or at least provide item numbers for what they order. I think your staff liaison probably would like one too. Does everybody have business cards? Right? I know that we did put those about order, but I want to make sure that everyone still has business cards. Okay.
Need to start giving them out. Oh. Any of this that we need to discuss this afternoon? Can I have a motion to adjourn?
I motion we adjourn.
Second.
Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned at 8:28 a.m.
Look forward to talking tomorrow.
It wasn't too bad for the rest. It wasn't too bad for this. I call you Craig, but your name is Craig. Want to give them? Thank you.